Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Joseph Lombard, aka Interesting4, and before you watch this video, check out our website at lombardbrosgaming.com. You'll find the latest news, updates, uploads, etc. Just go to lombardbrosgaming.com. Also, if you want to follow Lombard Bros Gaming on Facebook for the latest news, uploads, and updates, just go to facebook.com/lombardbrosgaming. So if you want to follow Lombard Bros Gaming, just go to our website and our Facebook. That's it. Please enjoy the video and have a nice day. Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Joseph Lombard, aka Interesting4, and this is Zachary Lombard, aka Magnum 5.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 88 of Joseph and Zachary. Zach, the camera view looks far away. We're kind of far distance and off to the right. I wonder why. But I'm about to explain that. Remember back on episode 48? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When we had two other competitors compete? It was Josh and Steven, and they played Grid Autosport. And, you know, we pick one of the contestants for us, you know. Anyway, we're going to do that again. That was 40 episodes ago. 40 episodes later, we're going to do that again. So Zach and I are going to take the week off, an episode off, and Zach and I are not going to compete. Instead, we're going to have two other competitors. And we've got them over here right now. First, I'm going to introduce Brendan. Can you come over here?
Hi.
This is Brendan, 12 years old, lives about 80 miles away from me. I had to pick him up this morning at 5 a.m. And he's kind of one of those guys that hasn't hit puberty yet. I mean, his voice is still like, listen, it happens, but that's okay. I still like you, okay? And I respect who you are. Alright, next is Dumindu. Dumindu, if you could come over here. Oh yeah, come on. Come on. Come on, let's get everybody in here. Alright, so this is Brendan and this is Dumindu. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
You guys excited?
Excited.
So you guys saw episode 48. That was like 40 episodes ago. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
One of us is going to choose one of you, the guys, to win. Since Brendan is on my side, Brendan's going to be playing for me. If Brendan wins this week's versus, I win this week's versus. I get credit for the win. Zach is going with Dumindu. If Dumindu wins this week's versus, Zach will get credit for the win. And this week, Zach is attempting to go back-to-back. He won last week on Jeep Thrills. And yeah, I suck at Jeeping, you know, whatever you call it, you know, Jeeps, you know.
Yeah.
I should stick to NASCAR, stock cars, you know, sports racing. Anyway, so, Brendan, welcome.
Hi.
Dumindu, welcome. So you guys are going to be competing in a game that I choose, because I lost last week. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a PS3 game.
Alright.
Okay? Now, it's racing. We're going to go back to the first Utenix NASCAR game, and that is NASCAR The Game 2011 for the PS3. Don't know if anyone can see that because we're far away. Hi!
I played that yesterday.
You played this yesterday?
I haven't played that game anyway.
I played it yesterday.
But I have advantage of NASCAR games.
Okay, so, but you've never played this?
Never played that.
Never played this?
Never.
It's okay, you didn't miss much off
Yeah.
these Utenix NASCAR games, trust me. Alright, so anyway, it's going to be NASCAR The Game 2011. I'm going for Brendan to win this week's versus.
And I'm going for Dumindu.
Thank you, Zach. I was going to explain that, but you know what? You were right off the bat with that. You knew what I was going to do.
Yeah.
So anyway, NASCAR The Game 2011, Brendan versus Dumindu. Not Joseph versus Zachary, even though the title is going to still say Joseph versus Zachary, but you can see on the title there's a question mark too. So welcome to episode 88, you two, and let's get going. So here we are, episode 88, NASCAR The Game 2011. Brendan, push start. And yeah. Yes. You must be sign. Oh wait, no, that's for the leaderboard and stuff. We don't need that. We don't need to sign in. Oh, let's see. Which car manufacturer did Clint Boyer drive in the 2000? Yeah, Chevy. All right. So cool. How about this one? Chassis. I'm just fabricator. Listen, I was kidding. Car frame rails and the ground refers to splitter. The right. Okay, whatever. Listen. All right, here we go. So.
Alright.
Multiplayer. We are going to split screen.
Split screen. On the bottom screen.
Alright, now you guys get to pick a driver. Oh yeah, Dumindu push start.
Start.
Which I don't know why. That's
so
annoying.
Tony.
Alright, looks like Dumindu is going to go with Tony Stewart. Brendan, you going with Joey Logano?
Savage.
Alright.
Where's Tony Stewart?
Where is he? Is he?
He's more towards the bottom.
Yeah, he is.
This one?
I think.
Yeah, oh, he's right next to Clockwood.
This one, right?
Over,
Oh, no.
over.
Keep going, keep going. Right there, right there, right there. There you go. Can you see from that far? Yeah, well, the pictures of the drivers seem small.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so let me see what we're going to do here, okay? Race now. We're going to go to Daytona.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
Night or day?
Night. We are doing night racing, alright.
How many laps?
Let me see. Let me check this here. I'll set up the
easy,
safe.
right?
No. No, we're not going to have any opponents. It's going to be you two out there. So you two out there, we're going to do 10 laps. Cautions will be on. And cosmetic.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, let me check. Alright, let's turn off here. Let me turn off your assist.
I think I might keep mine on.
No, I wouldn't do it.
No?
Not here at this track. Nah, you need to go full speed here.
Full speed.
Alright, let me click continue and then continue.
So I just changed the this L2, right?
No, throttle right here.
Throttle. Okay.
And then of course you know this is steering. You know?
Steering, yeah.
Alright. Alright, so Daytona night race, 10 laps. Whoever wins this versus gets to be the winner. And I have chose Brendan to attempt to win this versus. If Brendan wins, I win this week's versus. If Dumindu wins, Zach wins this week's versus. So here we go. Brendan is Joey Logano. Dumindu is Tony Stewart. And here we go. And the green flag is out. And we are underway here at Daytona International Speedway for some night racing. Brendan has started on the pole. Dumindu behind him. Looks like Dumindu's going to stick with the hood cam. That's okay. Dumindu is catching Brendan, getting into his draft. And here we go, off turn number 2. Dumindu to the inside of Brendan. And Dumindu is going to... Oh, man, that was close racing. Dumindu to the race lead. Now down in the turn number 3. Brendan's getting into the back of Dumindu. Bump drafting. Brendan to the inside. Dumindu into the outside wall.
No, yeah, that's
And we're coming to the completion of lap 1. It'll be 9 laps to go this time by. Brendan out front. Dumindu second. Dumindu can't... Brendan in the outside wall as well.
The damage on this game is hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Damage is on.
Right. Brendan's still out front with a good lead right now, but anything could still happen. Looks like Brendan's gone with the cockpit cam. Gonna have 8 laps to go this time by here at Daytona. Brendan still out front. His fast laps of 48:39. So Zach, based on what you're seeing here, who do you think's got the advantage? Who do you think's got this?
Well, so far it kind of looks like Brandon's got the advantage.
I mean, we're coming to 7 laps to go.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time.
Not over yet. Dumindu can still catch up.
7 laps to go. Dumindu just got the fastest lap with a 47.46 with Brendan's 47.58. So far, both of them seem to hold a straight line. If Dumindu can catch Brendan, maybe Dumindu could get in this draft, and it could get interesting in the final lap. But so far, it looks like Brendan is up front here at Daytona. Two of these guys are just silent right now, just focused. Brendan's just focusing on trying to hold this lead and hopefully win this. 6 laps to go. Oh man, it was a 47.40 for Dumindu with a 47.41 for Brendan, so close times. 6 laps to go at Daytona. And Brendan got a little sideways there.
Hopefully I can catch up. I can see him.
You know what, this looks fun. Let's do best 2 out of 3. How about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? This looks fun to watch. Uh-oh, Dumindu up high. He hit the apron and went up the racetrack. Thought he was going to go in the outside wall, but he doesn't. So Zach, we're going to do best 2 out of 3.
Alright.
5 laps to go here at Daytona. Brendan leads. Dumindu second. Dumindu just got 47.39. So Brendan, halfway report. How's the car?
Good.
It's good? You think you have this? Can't? Not yet? Yeah. So Dumindu, what's your strategy? Just trying to catch him?
Try to catch him, yeah. Try to
Just
catch
hope he makes a mistake, right?
Yeah.
I had a bad lap last time. I hit the apron and turned to one.
Come on, baby. Come on, Paul.
I mean, the 4 laps to go. Like I said, this is not the only race. I've decided to change my mind. We're going to do best 2 out of 3. So I kind of don't want a short versus, so. Brendan at a 47.26. 4 laps to go here at Daytona. So even if Dumindu loses this race, it's not over for him because he could win the next one. Down the back straightaway once again, going into turn number 3 for Brendan. Brendan is still pulling away. And here we go, 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go here at Daytona. Brendan leads, Dumindu second. I think, oh, don't want to hit that apron.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Ooh, boy.
that can really lose you some time.
Hopefully I can catch
So
up.
Zach, it looked like, you know, these two were close together in the first couple laps, and then when Dumindu hit the wall, it kind of separated.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. Ever since Dumindu got in the wall, it kind of separated from then on. But you can still come back in the next race. 2 laps to go.
Come on, Brandon, make a mistake.
Dumindu is on the make a mistake deal.
I don't want him
You should listen to him, Brendan.
Yeah.
to. You're going for me.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, listen. It's like, well.
I know where I'm running. I'm not running from this spot.
And now we're coming to the white flag, this time by here at Daytona. And here we go. White flag is out. Final lap here at Daytona International Speedway. Brendan is your race lead with Dumindu second. Can Brendan go one more lap without a mistake and win this race? He'll get 1 win so far. Remember, we are going to best 2 out of 3, so this race is not over. If Brendan wins this race, he's going to have to win the next race to win versus. But if Dumindu comes back the next race, then we'll go on to the 3rd race. Down the back straightaway for the final time for Brendan. He's got a good lead. In the turn number 3. And here we go, off of turn number 4. Looks like Brendan is going to hold off Dumindu in race number 1. Brendan wins at Daytona and takes win number 1. Dumindu will come second, about a few seconds behind.
Ooh, that's a tough race.
All right. So, let me
Breather.
grab this real quick. All right. So, you guys want to keep the same drivers, or you want to change drivers?
I'm changing.
I'll keep mine.
All right. We're gonna have. All right. So we're about to do the second race, but they're gonna pick their drivers.
First, second race earlier was a fail.
All right. So it looks like Dumindu's gonna stick with Tony Stewart. What is Brendan going to pick?
I might
Who's
actually be someone else.
All right.
Let's go with Tommy.
Paul Menard. All right. So we're gonna have Paul Menard versus Tony Stewart.
The bright yellow fella.
And the next track we are going to is Talladega.
Not Fontana.
Not Fontana, screw Fontana.
All right. Right.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Go to Talladega.
Give me Talladega. Kick some ass.
There we go, right there. All right, let me see. Looks like, all right, good.
Custom. Hopefully no.
You don't need steering assist for this. Here, let me fix that.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this. This is the second race. The second race, Talladega.
Come on, Talladega. Give me a win.
That's not where Latimer Speedway
Kitty.
is at.
Huh?
Latimer Speedway, that's way south. Look at that.
Yeah, this is glitches.
This game, I'm telling you.
Look at where.
Alright, so here we go. Second race. Brendan is Paul Menard. Dumindu is still Tony Stewart. 10 laps here. This could be the final race if Brendan wins this race. And here we go. Green flag in the air. We are underway here at Talladega Super Speedway. Now this track's wide. Don't try to hit the wall somehow.
Get out of my draft.
No.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't swerve in the corners because the steering is kind of somewhat sensitive.
Sorry.
Oh, tight! Oh, no!
Wow.
Dumindu just turned Brendan,
Hey,
probably
that's what they
because
get.
Brendan tried to block
That's what they
on
get.
the first lap.
That's what
Look
they
at
get.
this. All right, let's see what happened here. Yep.
I didn't even try to.
Listen, it shows it right there.
That's what you get.
What? Listen, you block, you're gonna get turned. That's what Tony Stewart would have said.
Let's see.
Except he complains about block, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Alright, so back to the restart.
Back to the race.
With 8 laps to go, the pace car is peeled off. Brendan's going to be the race leader, and here we go. Green flag back in the air here at Talladega.
Get in the back.
Brendan leads Dumindu second. Don't hit that apron.
Bad idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. Of course. Dumindu to the inside of Brendan. And Dumindu has taken the race lead away from Brendan. But it's still only 8 laps to go. Dumindu swerving, trying to make sure Brendan doesn't get his draft. But Dumindu's in the outside wall, though. Oh, contact! Contact again! Contact again! Oh, they are still leaning on each other. Oh, I wouldn't do that too much. I would stop that right now. Don't do that. Oh! Dumindu in the outside wall. To be fair, Brendan did that.
I know, because he was beating me.
I told you guys to stop, and you didn't stop. I'm gonna put a penalty on that. Slow it down. You don't wreck someone on purpose. Dumindu, you too. I knew you were doing it too, but slow it down. We're gonna let Dumindu catch up. Zach and I doesn't wreck each other on purpose when we do versus, so that wouldn't be fair. I'll let you know, Brendan, when to go. I wouldn't go that slow though. Go, go, go. Come on, that's not fair.
I actually didn't really mean to do that.
I know, but I can't tell, you know. But
Come on, baby. Give me the win.
be nice, guys. All right, 6 laps to go.
This is actually fun, though.
Come on, Zach and I doesn't do that crap to each other. All right, 6 laps to go here this time by here at Talladega Super Speedway.
I'm gonna say this to be fair, he was pushing me on the
Yeah, I know. I'd call Dumindu out on it too. Oh my gosh!
Woo! Baby.
Dumindu was getting close to the outside. Dumindu goes. Don't hit that outside wall.
Oh.
I would get down, Dumindu. I would get away from that outside wall, dude. All right, down the back straightaway once again here. Dumindu's got to run on the inside of Brendan. I wouldn't come down, Brendan, because he's underneath you.
I'm not.
And literally, it's too early, kinda. Let's not block, guys.
I wasn't gonna do that.
All right, Dumindu to the inside. Oh, close, close. Oh, get away. Oh, contact. This is better than the first race, just because of the excitement and contact, beating and banging. That's the way NASCAR should be.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. Brendan takes the race lead over Dumindu. Almost flummoxed my words there. Look at Dumindu to the inside. Oh, what a save. No. Here we go. Oh, both of them saved it. Dumindu to the race lead. That was great save by both of them. Zach, this is really exciting to watch. This could come down to the final lap. This could come down to the checker flag. We might go to a third race if Dumindu wins this race.
Come on, baby.
But it is not over yet. Brendan is in his draft, in distance to get his draft.
I can't smell
Here
Brendan.
comes Brendan. He's got to run because he's got that draft. 4 laps to go this time by. Coming to the start-finish line. Brendan to the inside of Dumindu. And he's going to take the race lead. 4 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. Dumindu getting a run again. He's going up high. I would stay in that second lane. Don't go to the third lane. That's danger zone up there. Oh! Dumindu in the outside wall. That may have screwed him. I told you stay in the second lane, and you went up to the third lane for
Well,
whatever
he
reason.
might catch me.
Well, we'll see. He's not too far. Yeah, he kind of is.
Should I slow down?
If you want, it's your decision. It wasn't like you roughed him up. It wasn't like you roughed him up.
Alright.
It's not like you made contact
Well, I
with
still
them.
can make mistakes.
Oh, so you can see it kind of above.
So that, I don't know. Yeah. 3 laps to go this time by.
Yeah,
Here at
catching up.
Talladega
He's
16.
catching a little bit.
Yeah, Dumindu is actually catching a bit.
Come on. Come on, come on.
However, looks like Brendan's got a fast lap with a 50.67. 3 laps to go here at Talladega. Oh, yeah. I would stop. Dumindu, I'm telling you, I would get away from that third lane. Just stay in the first or second lane. I don't know.
I don't know.
This. So Brendan has decided not to back off, which I agree. It's not like Brendan roughed him up to put him in the outside wall. They didn't make any contact, so it was clear to go. And it's not like he did on purpose either. 2 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway. Brendan leads. 50.64. I don't know.
Anything can happen.
Oh, Kitty! Ah! If both of you would have wrecked right there, I would have we would have caused a caution for that. For Kitty, yeah, for the Kitty.
Did that affect you at all?
Dumindu, did that affect you at all?
No.
All right. I just wanted to ask you if that was fair, because the cat just walked right in front of the TV screen. Like, okay.
That was funny.
If that affected him, I would have slowed
No, yeah, if it affected both of you, then I would have get you guys back together. Coming to the white flag this time by. White flag is out. Final lap here at Talladega Superspeedway. Brendan leads, Dumindu second. Brendan wins this race. I get the credit to win this week's Versus because I chose Brendan to try to win this week's Versus. Down the back straightaway for the final time. It was a good battle between the two, but once Dumindu hit that outside wall, it was over. It was over.
Stay off the wall.
And oh my gosh, Brendan, my gosh, almost made a mistake there. He hit the apron and went up the racetrack. Off turn number 4. Coming down to the checker flag. Brendan is going to win here at Talladega Superspeedway, and he is going to credit me with this week's Versus. Brendan, congratulations.
Sorry, I let you down.
That's sorry.
So,
Tried.
Hey.
I tried.
Good job.
Good
right.
job.
All right. So Brendan takes the win, and that means I get credit for it. So that means I got one straight victory.
That means I get to pick next week's verses.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed episode 88 of Joseph vs. Zachary. It was kind of a little special edition. What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop!
Okay.
Act professional.
Okay.
Anyway, episode 88 Joseph vs. Zachary, kind of a little special edition. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, so, anyway, can we do this?
Yes.
So, a little special edition. Instead of Zachary and I competing in this week, we had these two compete, just like episode 48 when Josh and Steven. So, I chose Brendan to win this week's versus. Zach chose Dumindu to win this week's versus. But it was all Brendan here. He won both races. We went best 2 out of 3. Brendan takes the win in both races, and that means since I picked Brendan, I get credit with the win. So that means I'm on the 1-win streak. That means Zach, next week you're gonna have to pick the verses.
Yeah.
Again, you just got off killing my winning streak at 6,
Yep.
and you kept it for 1 week.
I know.
But that's okay. Maybe episode 89, you can win again. Who knows? You know.
Start another winning streak,
Listen.
maybe.
I don't want to piss the fans off with me having winning streaks all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, so it was, the first race, it was close for a couple laps, but then Dumindu, you hit the outside
Yeah.
wall, and then it was over from there. It was at Daytona. And then Talladega came along, and you guys had a close battle. You guys battled it out.
Until
Yeah,
I got into the wall.
you guys made some contact. You guys roughed each other, and you guys did it on purpose, which I did not allow. But you guys roughed each other up, had a great battle.
Yeah.
Then with a few laps to go, like around 3 to 4 laps to go, Dumindu, you hit the outside wall. And I even warned you, just stay in the first, second lane, and then you went to the third lane. That's what cost you. So once you hit the wall, it was all over from there. Brendan pulled away. Brendan takes the win. And Brendan won both races. And that means since I picked Brendan, I get credit for the win. So that means I'm on the 1-win streak. And like I said, Zach, for episode 89, you're going to have to pick the verses.
Yep.
But I think it was fun to watch. Zach, we had a week off.
Yep.
But next week,
We're going back.
we're going to be back in the seats competing,
Yep.
But it was nice to relax, not play any video games for this week's versus. So I just want to say thank you, Brendan and Dumindu, for competing in this week's versus. It was a lot of fun to watch both of you, especially that Talladega race.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Congrats to Brendan. Good job. Yeah, I want to congratulate both of you. Good job, guys. Thank you guys for competing this week. So, hope you enjoyed episode 88 Joseph vs. Zachary. Tune in next Saturday for episode 89 of Joseph vs. Zachary when I attempt to go back-to-back. And Zachary, who just killed my winning streak at 6 last Saturday, he's going to have to pick the verses again after he kept the win for 1 week. So, hope you enjoy. I'm Joseph Lombard, a.k.a. Interesting 4, with Zachary Lombard, a.k.a. Magnum 5, with Brendan and with Dumindu. We will see you next Saturday on episode 89, Joseph vs. Zachary, when Zachary and I are going to be back competing. So, see you next Saturday. Have a great day.